What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to Bubba's Daily Update. And, well, quite a day today on Wall Street. Markets were a little soft early and pretty much during the day, but they started to rally. As they started to release some of the tax plan, they started to rally. And this is, I guess, a tax cut and tax reform day. And supposedly we'll be able to file our taxes on a postcard. But we'll see how that all works out. You know, there's a lot of things that have to go on for the voting to happen. And of course, President Trump did his great salesman job trying to convince everybody to go to their senators and congressmen and say, hey, we want this plan. And it looks like a 20% base, and it looks like it could be some tax savings. But of course, the left is already calling it a tax cut for the rich, and we'll see. I don't believe that this will get through. I think it's great in principle, but I think that when you look at the markets told you that they were expecting it, and as soon as we got it, now we didn't sell off huge, but the markets did sell off quite a bit. When you look at the S&P gave up about 6 or 7 points from its high. The Dow gave up about 50 or 60 points from its high, and the NASDAQ broke about 20 points from its high. The anomaly here and the big divergence here is the Russell, which exploded to the upside early, and basically early and often, as they say. I would look at the Russell as a blow-off top here. I would be very surprised if this rally continues through. I'm not saying that we would short it here yet, but I would certainly say that the top is probably in for the time being. I think tomorrow's action should bring a lot of information as to how much the street really likes this bill. There's a lot of things going on, but again, one of the things we learn when we trade and when we're in the markets is we had the big buildup into the news. So now the news is out. So now what do the markets do? We're already at record highs. Well, how much more do we think they're going to go up? Now again, there's no limit to how much they can go up, but I would be very concerned and very leery here. As we saw just ever so gently, the market just kind of kept selling off as President Trump was speaking. And that's because I think that, again, the news was kind of priced in. This is what we talk about, market expectation versus the actual result. So we had the expectation, we had the big buildup, and now, okay, all right. And that's really kind of how the markets work. I think, you know, overall, the markets still look okay. Volatility is still low. But when you take a look at things, yesterday's Janet Yellen speech, where she basically admitted that she was clueless, showed us that the bond markets are now really strongly pricing in a rate hike. The bonds got clobbered today, pushing rates much higher. They pushed the 10-year up to about 2.35, which, you know, from somebody calling it for 120, now we're moving substantially. Oil was very mixed today. Oil is like waiting on a perch to make a big move. Now, what I would say about oil is that it doesn't look like it has a lot of room to go up. It looks like it has more room to go down now. This is something that you watch as it consolidates up here at the upper range. Grains closed very strong. They were weaker all day, but did close on a move up. Feeder cattle had a big up move, but of course it's been down pretty much for the week. Hogs continue to be unbelievable. The December hogs much higher. But October is going down, so it's really a strange divergence there. And at the end of the day, all right, we have to watch the flow here and watch the money, but we're still missing some volume and some interest. So what we're going to do is, so we're still observing, but certainly we're looking to get to the short side of this market. I think that would be the right side of this market. I think that there's a lot of information out there that is, again, now already been priced into the market. So let's see how they play out from here. And, you know, we'll obviously update. Now, this will be the last update this week because I'll be out of town. We'll be back in business on Monday. I'll be speaking at UNLV on Friday, and I'll be in Las Vegas on Sunday at a seminar. But in the meantime, this is Bubba's Daily Update. And, of course, make sure you get the Bubba Show every day at libertytalk.fm, 2 to 3 Eastern Time. And for today, that'll do it, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here on Monday. Bubba's Daily Update. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll see you later.